Hey guys, and welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade. So this is the second part of the Hearty but Frugal Cooking on a Budget series. So this is part 2. So we're going to start with tuna cakes. So I used 3 tins here of tuna, not tuna cakes. Sorry. Empty them in. Couple of eggs, so pretty self-explanatory so far. I will put the amounts of ingredients that I used underneath, guys. There goes the mayo and some lemon juice. You could use freshly squeezed should you wish. I'm not a massive fan of lemon juice, so I think if it was fresh I would notice it more. And I probably wouldn't be keen. But it's personal choice, guys. I think I got 6 or 7 out of this. Snip in a red onion. Snip in a spring onion. Or a scallion if you're American. Green onion for other countries. Now, if the kids weren't having this, because they're not a fan of onion, I would put 2 in. But they were having them as well, so. There goes a bit. So I've put in a sprinkle of garlic, which for some reason Steve's cut off. And I've put in oregano and parsley again. I will put the measurements down below. And the onion powder as well, which is not put on. So I've used fresh breadcrumbs for it in the middle. I just toasted some slices of bread, and then in one of them chopper things I just chopped them up. Don't use panko for the inside, use it for the outside. If you prefer to just use the old-fashioned breadcrumbs, then that's entirely up to you. I used panko on mine. So give this a good mix up. Slap it in the fridge for half an hour to chill. I just wanted to eat it out the bowl. I wasn't too bothered about cooking it. Bit of S&P. Season it to your own taste, guys. There you are. So, panko. Season your panko. Bit of parsley in there as well. And all you're going to do is make patties the size that you want. And squeeze it together. And make sure before you've put it in the fridge that you really have drained that tuna really well. So all you're going to do is just coat them. That's it. Put them onto a plate and then they'll go back in the fridge until you need them. I would advise making these in the morning. I mean, it's as quick as you've been sat here really watching. Took a couple of minutes to actually make it. Me being heavy-handed, look. Took a couple of minutes to actually make it. Banged it in the fridge, didn't do nothing then, and it took me a few minutes to just roll them out. I promise you, they do stay together. They stay together when they're cooked. So I think I did get 6. Patting it. Oh dear. Now you be a good little boy and stay together. Oh dear. Steve actually really liked these. I was quite surprised because I didn't think he would. Oh, there she goes, straight in with that big mitt. It's not a lot of mess really, it's just that I'm messy, personally. There you go. 6 there. 2 great big ones. I wonder where they're going. Everything in this is actually cooked apart from the eggs, and eggs don't take long at all. So you would just cook these like you would a normal fish cake. You can shallow fry them should you wish. I have an oven function on my microwave, so that's what I used. Because I needed the air fryer. You'll see why in a minute. For the second part of the dinner. So I've got breadcrumbs, I've got green onions and red onions, I've got salami, spicy meatballs and cheddar. There's chip seasoning, bacon bits, whatever you like. There's also sriracha, which I'll go get in a minute because I forgot it. There we go. So these are dirty fries. These are what I'm going to have with the tuna cakes. Put these ones I'm doing here. This casserole dish is for the girls, so they're not going to have like the onions and stuff like that because they won't eat them. I'm just going to put on what I know they're going to eat. So I'm going to just layer it so they'll have some nearer the bottom. Look, it won't even open. Donkey. Oh dear. And then bacon bits are so nice. I don't know why it took me so long to try them. So put some more chips on top and repeat. And these are your dirty fries. But you can put on whatever you like. It doesn't have to be any of the toppings I've got. Just make sure you use cheese. I would advise a mixture of mozzarella and cheddar. Because cheddar, once it cools down, can go hard pretty quick. So that's some of the breadcrumbs I had left over. Just stuck them on the top. Some more cheese. The chips were frozen chips. These here are already cooked. All I'm going to do is put the container back in the air fryer just to melt the cheese. So there's your dirty fries with your melted cheese and your salami. Oh, I could eat them again. So that was one of our portions. My mouth's watering. These were so good. I would recommend thick air fryer oven chips. And that was quick steam. Blooming heck. Oh. Yeah, and the tuna cakes are on the side. So that was meal 1. Look at this pasta, man. Look at it. This pasta is very filling. It's thick. There. Decided to stick my hand in the end. And it's got a nice chew to it as well. You can use the Smart Price, the Tesco value, spaghetti noodles if you want. The cheapest ones you can find, that's absolutely fine. No, I'm not going to put my hand in the pan. Just helping them along. And in case anyone's curious, yes, my hand has slipped doing that before. You'd think I'd learn, but no. So all I'm doing is this spaghetti here, and like I said, this is very thick and chewy pasta. It's ever so nice. So I'm going to put some oil in that pan, and what I've done, and some butter. What I've done is bought, you know, them cheap pieces of gammon slices. I think it was £1, this one. Boiled it in a pan to get rid of the saltiness, and I'm only using half. I think I used half. Yeah, half. So 50p's worth of meat basically. Just heating it through in this pan. Now I'm going to go for the noodles and pop them in. Don't throw away this water, you really do need this water out this pan. That gammon in with that pasta is just beautiful. This pasta, by the way, I got off Amazon. Please just ask me in the comment section if you're interested in that pasta. I can link it for you. It's a very, very cheap meal. Probably about £1 each. So I'm going to use garlic and onion powder. Again, the kids are not going to eat onions, so I don't put them in when I'm cooking with it for them as well. I just use the powder because they can't see it and they can't take it out. Got some cream cheese and some chicken stock powder. You could crumble the stock cube in, no reason why not. This is why I say you're going to need the water out of that pan. Keep it next to you. So, chicken stock. This I got off Amazon, so it's about a teaspoon, just over maybe. And some soft cheese, that's from Lidl, it's just less than 50p for a tub, and I haven't used a tub. I've used maybe a quarter of it. That was open, by the way, when I used it. Some parsley, you can use fresh should you have it. I'm just trying to cut down the costs here. So it was £1 piece of meat. You see it's not gristly, it looks lovely. About a quarter of a tub of cream cheese. Bit of chicken stock. Pasta. It is really not an expensive meal at all, and it was lovely. Very filling because of them noodles. Just trying to melt that cream cheese, look. If you wanted to throw in here some little cherry tomatoes, you could do that. Or some peas, if you wanted some peas. It's up to you guys, this is just an idea. If you want to add to it, add to it. I'm just trying to give you an option really of a cheap meal, but a meal that's going to be tasty. We're all thinking about cutting the cost now. And there we have, that's my gammon and noodles. And that was literally a £1 piece of gammon from Sainsbury's. And there you go, nice and creamy. I hope this has helped you, given you a couple of ideas of how you can still eat really nice food, especially them dirty fries, guys. And this as well, so nice and filling too. This one's not unhealthy by any means. So yeah, I hope that's given you some ideas for number 2. And I'll see you again for number 3, guys. Bye.